I'm going to be like Fauci and just take the Fifth Amendment on all questions. Did you guys see that? Oh my God. What was the question? I wouldn't put it that way. I mean, obviously, we're running Marcus there with the first group, with the nickel group, Cooper with the base group. But Carter's doing fine too. It's competition. Hopefully, but things can change. If we lose guys or guys aren't playing good. I think it's individually. Part of when you give a guy a contract like that, you are also analyze, and I'm speaking for Howie on this part, but you're also, well, what's this guy going to be like when we do this? So obviously, Howie's confident that in this case, hopefully, he'll pick his game up even more. It's too early. I mean, he missed the whole off season, one practice yesterday. I mean, he's doing fine, but to give you anything of substance is way too early. It it was valuable, and some of it was invaluable too. In that, if you remember, there was a few weeks there where we had to play him at outside linebacker because we ran out of guys. That set him back a little bit as an IOB. So um, it helped, no doubt. Yeah, it remains to be seen. Obviously, he's a veteran player, so I mean, he knows the league, knows how to play. But we're going to be asking him to do some different things that he hadn't had to do in his career, and that's really what he's going to be missing with this time off. He's going to miss a good bit of camp. Occasionally on drop a little bit, occasionally. Yeah, I do think he's capable of it, but he's got to learn it. And the only way you learn it is to do it. He does a good job in the meetings. He's paying attention. He's focused, watching practice, but it's not the same. That remains to be seen. Remains to be seen. But I will tell, I told AJ this, and I told him to him in front of the whole team too. For a guy that's being asked to do a few things that he's never done before, I thought he did a nice job yesterday with it. It was very encouraging. Yeah, I am looking for that. He's very capable of it. Just Quinyon being Quinyon, he's got a great work ethic, demeanor, and it's just picked up yesterday where he left off last year. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's a lot more moving parts with this offense, so it does help us. Who? I didn't really have any. The PP plan, lots of patience and lots of persistence. The day he put on a helmet here was the first time he ever put on a helmet. He hadn't had shoulder pads on yet. That would be a new experience for him. So everybody, including himself, including us, need to temper anything expectations down. He's got a process to go through. Process, that's a bad word around here. Go ahead. Too early, especially with the D lineman off season. We don't have pads on. We're not going to have pads on here for another few days. Too early. I don't know. You guys had Howie up here yesterday. You should have asked him that. And what did he say? He ducked you? He Fauci'd you? I'm at the mercy of Howie. Obviously, the Sixers had a great sequence there because it wouldn't have happened without Brown getting here. But it still wasn't the greatest signing or acquisition in Philadelphia sports history. Who knows what it is? Jeff McClain can't answer. Huh? Pete Rose. There you go. There you go. Not even close. But if you were born after 1970, you wouldn't have known about it. So that includes most everybody then. No, I was going all Philly sports. I don't think it's so much this past year. It's kind of been a few year evolution. The motion, all the various motions is kind of the new fad, and I wouldn't say new. It's been a few years, um, and it's kind of expanding itself. That to me is part of the new. That's the newness. Back in the '90s, late '90s, it was empty formations. Those are still here. Um, all the various motions. Well, it's twofold. One, they're trying to get a tell on the defense potentially. Two, they're trying to get you out of position a little bit. Hopefully, they're trying to disguise their final formation and their intentions. Um, a whole lot of things, and some of it does do that. Some of it, and there's certain calls that we're in or any defense is in. They could do cheetah flips with their motion. It ain't going to matter. There's other calls where it does cause a little problem. Repetitions. You got to see it in practice, and they got to experience it because it is. You're right. You got to see what's happening. And it all depends upon the call you're in and what technique you have as a player, where your eyes need to be and what you need to respect and not respect in certain calls. As an edge player, there's certain calls they could do whatever they want. We're just going to ignore it. There's other calls where they got to respect it. So, and that's just repetitions, repetitions. Just stay healthy. Nolan's year last year was choppy because he had some injuries to deal with. He missed 5 or 6 or 7 weeks last year. But I'm very confident. I thought both him and Jalix had great days yesterday. That remains to be seen. Again, it's been choppy, um, but we're confident he can do it. Pretty much. He may end up there on occasion, but as a full time player, yes. Oh, he can do whatever we want him to do. He had the experience the first half of last year of being the main signal caller when N'Kobe was out. So he'll be that now this year full time. Um, whatever he asks Zach to do, if he's not good at it right now, he'll fight through to get good at it. Yeah, I like him. How he needs to save some money for him too. We'll mix and match it all the time. I think it's very important in training camp that you're not always working with the same guy next to you. I mean, particularly at ILB and safety, because things happen, right? And then all of a sudden, like at ILB, Jihad can't play, and now Bond's got to work with Trotter. Well, we don't want the first time that happens to be in a game. They need to work with each other and practice some. Same thing with state. Those are the two main positions. There's others, but you got to mix and match a lot. Who's what? That'll be both of them. When it's Makuba and Epps back there, they'll both do it. Epps is very capable of that. And I think Andrew is too, and he'll get even better and better, this being his second year and being more confident. And Cooper, I think, when he's there, he'll be capable of it. Certain things. Okay.